guys for coming. Good morning. Let's just sit on our mats, just right in the middle. We're just gonna sit in a little butterfly position. So grab onto your ankles, lift your chest, and just give a nice little opening here. And then let's round back. Round, round, round. Tuck your chin. Inhale as you lift. Pull the shoulders back. And then draw the belly in as we round. Just getting our spine moving. And again, inhale up. Shoulders back. And round. And let's just hold this position. Just hold this nice stretch. Feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades apart, but try not to hike your shoulders up. And just take a deep breath right between your shoulder blades. Deep breath. One more. And then let's sit nice and tall, open up. And then bend your elbows and press open into your thighs. And just get a nice stretch through your hips. And you can press to one side and the other side. Just be gentle. Try not to force it first thing in the morning. All right. And those of you who are just joining, please mute. If you don't know how to do that, there's a little button on the bottom left, and it'll say mute. Okay, so let's go ahead and just turn. I'm gonna face sideways, and actually let's extend the legs. So just kind of wiggle side to side a little bit. And then inhale, take the arms up, flex through the feet, and exhale, just slowly come forward. Ooh, first thing in the morning, nice and tight, a little stiff, but I'm sure when we're done with class today, we will be nice and open and feel so much better and more energy. And then come up, but bring the arms up, circle them around. Again, lift up and exhale, up over, stretching out some of the kinks, side to side maybe. Give me a big exhale and just sink down. Pull your abs in as you go down and just breathe and hold here. Whew. And then come all the way back up. Go ahead, take your right knee, bend it, and open that knee out and put the sole of your right foot right up against the inner thigh of your left leg. I'm going to press open my right knee, lift up tall, and come up over the left leg. So now we're really focusing on the one side, breathing into it, just finding that stretch. Couple breaths here. And as you breathe deeper, maybe you sink into it just a little more. And then come all the way up. Go ahead, switch legs. So left foot right into the right inner thigh. Make sure hips are square, we're not twisting. Inhale, lift, and exhale over. And just breathe. So feel the difference between your sides. One side's probably tighter than the other. And just hold for a moment, breathe. And come all the way up. All right, come around, just a couple cat-cows. All right. All right, so hands directly underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers apart, push the floor away, keeping your shoulder blades apart. Exhale, tuck your tail, pull up in the belly around. Inhale, open out through the chest. Again, exhale, round up. Inhale, open out. One more, exhale. Inhale. And now let's round up. You can open the knees wide and just stretch back. So really stretch the arms out, reach them long. Pull the hips back. Find that stretch. And remember, when all else fails, just go to that position, right? All right, here we go. Are we ready? All right, we're gonna come up onto the hands. If it bothers your wrist, you're always welcome to come up onto the fist. All right, from here, take your right leg out. So I'm not going to full plank quite yet, just the right leg is here. The hands, I'm gonna move them a hair forward for myself. So they're not right under my shoulders, they're a little bit forward. Push up through the chest, really anchor that right leg down and fire the leg. And then bend both elbows so you lower and press up. So just a modified push up to warm us up and press up. Again, bend and lift. 2 more. Elbows are tight. Be mindful that your shoulders aren't hiking up. One more time. Pull it back, up. Replace the right knee, extend the other. Press the toes into the mat. Activate the leg, and here we go. Bend and press. Now, this is just a prep. You can always go back to this when we move on. Okay? One more. And bring that knee in. This time, extend the right leg out. Curl the toes on the left leg too. So right leg is nice and tight. Pull up in the belly. Hover up that left knee. And then we bend and press. 1. You can always set that knee down. 2. And 3. 4. 5. Set the knee down. Bring the right one in. Extend your left leg. Really push the toes into the ground. Push the floor. Toes on the right. Pull up in the belly. Hover that right knee. We bend and press. 1. And 2. 3. Firing up the triceps. 4. And 5. Set the knee down. Bring the other knee in. Press back to child's pose. So hopefully that got your heart rate up just a little bit. Got you a little warmer to move on. All right, so coming back, but let's go on our forearms this time. So coming forward onto the forearms, you can press through the palms or make fists, whatever feels best for you, but use the floor, push it away. Step the left leg out, then the right. Legs are together, squeeze them tight. What I do too, since I can't really see you very well, is I'll glance down and look at my feet, and are they in the middle? Because sometimes they like to travel to one side, right? All of us have one side that misbehave. So I always kind of glance down and look, why are my legs over to the left? And try to bring them back in the center. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. Press back into your child's pose again. Big stretch. And then come on up. Just come up to a kneeling for a second. Take the arms out. Rotate the palms outward. Reach and interlace your fingers behind your back. And let's just do a quick stretch here. Open up the chest after doing those planks and push-ups. But our body should be nice and warm to move. I know mine is now. Now I'm hot. Turn the fan on. All right. All right, we're going to one more plank. So going to plank, we're going to do our 100 breath. We'll just do them in 2. So you're not moving around, no bouncing. Just inhale for 2 counts, exhale for 2 counts. Okay? So here we go. Find your plank, your plank again on the forearms. Find you're in the center. Press down, squeeze your butt, squeeze your inner thighs. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Sniff, sniff, blow, blow. Sniff, sniff, blow, blow. And sniff, sniff, sniff for 2, blow for 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Hold, knees down, and child's pose once again. So great way to get the oxygen flowing through your body, get some deep breaths, right? It's all about that deep breathing, especially right now. We want to take those deep breaths, get those lungs working, right? Super important. Drink water too. I actually have my little lemon water set here, so please drink water in between, please, please, please. Okay, enough of that fun. So let's go ahead, come on down. Start with the knees bent, hands behind your thighs. I'm just gonna slowly make our way down to the mat. Pull the belly in, come on down. Good, and just a reminder, everyone muted, just in case those came in late. Make sure you muted on your phone there or on your tablet. All right, just a quick reminder. So everyone hears me, not dogs barking and everything. Okay, so place your feet down, holding here. Make sure you're finding your neutral pelvis. Your back is feeling good. Arms are reaching up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale, press through the arms as you lift and reach. And inhale. You can always do this with the head down. Exhale, push the arms. And slow, so just warming up. Use your arms, really resist, and slowly down. Again, exhale as you draw the abs in, and back. One more time, lift and hold. Hands back behind your head. Cradle the neck here, guys. Wrap the elbows so your elbows are in your periphery to support yourself. Lower your head just about down. Exhale, we lift one. So very controlled. Exhale up two. Again, support your head. You notice my head isn't moving all over the place. My arms have created a brace for my neck. But again, you can just do the arm part, what we did before, if you need your head down. One more time, hold here. Bring your right leg to tabletop. Bring the left to meet it. Squeeze them tight. Lower down, exhale up. Modification, the arms are here. Or head is down, arms down. So continue going where you are. We curl up. Squeeze your legs super tight here. Exhale, lift, and down. Three more. Lift, and down. Two more. Lift, and down. One more. Lift, hold. Little lifts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push your breath out. 5, 6. Stay lifted. 7 if you can. 8, 9, 10. Lower the head, lower the legs. Shake it out. You can stretch your legs out, shake them out. Stretch the arms back if you'd like. Big, big reach. All right, bring the arms back to the ceiling. Squeeze your legs tightly together. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders. Exhale, use your abs to come up. Find that scoop, that C curve. Right, so now about going super far, more about the belly. And then let's slowly roll down. One bone at a time. Anchor the legs as we come back. Go ahead, bend the knees back. We're gonna add on. Hands back behind your head if you were doing the neck lift. If not, arms can come back up. From here, exhale, curl back up, head and shoulders. Staying here. Exhale, rotate your upper body to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left, back to center. We rotate right and back and left. Anchor down through the feet. Check out your own pelvis. Is it staying stable or is it moving around? Twist. Try not to let it move. Twist. Again, to the right. Exhale, lift both shoulders here, you guys. One more time. To the right. To the left. Hold center if you can. Right leg comes up. Left leg matches. Exhale, we twist right. Back to center. To the left. Squeeze the legs tight. You can always go back down to feet down. And just the arms moving. And twist. We have two more each side. To the right. Squeeze your bottom. To the left. One more time. To the right. To the left. We got to hold to the right and crunch up. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. To the left. 1, 2, 3. We're breathing. 4, 5. Center. Hug your knees into your chest. Draw little circles around if you need to. Hopefully your abs are warmed up now. I know mine are. All right. So let's set the feet down. Give the neck a little break here. Arms are pressed down. Actually, I'm going to change your arms. Take your arms to a goalpost position. What I mean by that is if I look out, my shoulder and elbow are in a straight line, and then my forearm is parallel to my mat, okay? So we find that 90 degrees at goalpost. You should actually feel a little bit of a chest stretch, which is really great, okay? All right, bring your right leg to tabletop, then the left. Squeeze them together. Take a note, make sure your rib cage is not lifting off. Push your ribs down, okay? Squeeze the legs tight. Inhale, legs fall to the right. Left hip lifts, anchor down through that left arm. Now pull your abs in to bring the legs back. Over to the left, anchor the right arm down, hold, and exhale right back to center. Over to the right again. Exhale back, keep the shoulders down. One more time. And back. Now you can stick to this or extend the legs straight up. Inhale to the right. Both legs are even. Exhale, squeeze them back. Squeeze the inner thighs. To the left, hold. Exhale, center. One more time to the right. Squeeze the thighs. And back. And to the left. And hold. You can go to tabletop. I'm going to show you the modification. And just lower the right toe down and lift up. And the left. So if this is plenty for you, continue just these toe taps. If not, legs are up and lower one straight leg down and lift it up. Lower down and lift it up. We're going to add to this. This is just a prep for something else. Again, either tabletop or straight legs. Listen to your body. If it's too much for straight legs, go back to bent. One more. Keep the legs glued together. Both legs, whether they're bent or straight. Anchor down your body into your mat. You don't want your body to leave your mat. Inhale down. Exhale up, squeeze your butt. Those of you who want to, curl up head and shoulders. Continue on. If you need your head down, keep it down. Exhale up. 5 more. Squeeze the legs, or you're modifying with double leg here. 3. Squeeze them tight. 2. Don't go too low. Be careful. 1. Up. And hug the knees into your chest. Again, do what feels good for your body. Challenge yourself though, okay? But if something doesn't feel right, don't do it, okay? All right, keep your right knee into your chest. Stretch the left leg long. Let's just get a quick stretch here. Just draw a big circle around in that hip socket and reverse. All right, and switch. Just getting some movement here before we add. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my right leg again. Left leg is anchored into the mat as much as I can. Activate the thigh. From here, drawing the belly in, extend the right leg up. Find where you can keep your legs straight and anchor the hips down. If this is too hard, bend the left knee, okay? If not, it's down. Arms are down. Keep your leg long. You're gonna cross it over your midline. Hip maybe lifts a little. Circle it around. Inhale across the body. Exhale, circle. What I'm looking for is my pelvis is not moving. I'm squeezing my inner thigh, pulling up my kneecap, engaging my quad, and using my abs to stabilize. One more time. And now reverse. Open, down and around. Open, squeeze your butt. Stretch that leg long. 2 more leg circle. And around. And around. Grab behind that thigh, either the thigh or the calf. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex, point. 2 more. 1 more. Bend that knee in.
hug the left knee and stretch the right leg out. So very traditional exercise. Extend that left leg up. Squeeze the inner thighs. You can always bend the right knee. Anchor the arms. Find that floor. Here we go. Cross your midline. And exhale it around. Inhale. Big exhale. Imagine I took my teacup and put it right on your pelvis. My tea is hot, so don't spin it. One more time. And reverse. Open up. Stretch that leg long. Use those leg muscles. Squeeze. Anchor the right leg down. Squeeze. 2 more. Exhale around. 1 more. Up. Grab behind the thigh or the calf hold and flex and point. Getting our ankle and toes moving. Belly is in. 2 more. Last 1. Stretch the legs long. Shake them out. Shake, shake, shake. Reach the arms up. Inhale, head and shoulders lift. Exhale all the way up. Flex your feet and stretch. All right. That used to be not a favorite exercise of mine, actually, the leg circle, until I really understood it. And that's the thing with a lot of these exercises. If you don't like an exercise, you probably have to do it more. I think I've told you guys that before. So same here. I'm like, I don't like that one. I just won't do it. But it's not, there's a reason for it, right? All right. Go ahead, take the arms up, lift your chest, draw the belly in. And you don't have to be perfect at an exercise, right? You just do what you can. So we're back down. I'm gonna slide down a little bit. Let's have the knees bent, feet onto the floor. Make sure, actually bring your legs together, guys. So everything is touching. So if I glance up, my knees, inner thighs, my feet are together. My feet aren't too far away from my butt either. They're not all the way in, but enough where I can keep my feet down and I could lift my toes off the floor, okay? So that's probably a good spot. If this bothers your knees, having your legs tight like that, do give it a little separation, okay? But you'll see why. So we're gonna start some bridges. We're gonna progress into it, okay? So exhale, draw the belly in, tuck your tail, push down into the floor, lift the hips up, open the front of the thighs, press the arms, and then very slow, imprint every little bone back into the mat. Inhale, exhale, scoop the abs in, start to lift up, push your arms down, and slowly roll. So what I'm trying to do is find a connection in my inner thighs and my butt from the back side. Almost like I'm wrapping, like someone took saran wrap around my hips and lower back down. But like I said, if this bothers your knee, separate your feet, okay? And your knees, but keep them the same distance apart. Push down into the feet. Use your butt, your hamstrings, and roll down. So we're gonna stay up this time. Exhale, draw the belly in, lift the hips up. From here, my right leg is not gonna really leave my left, just the lower part of the leg I'm straightening out. So everything from my hips to my knees are connected. And then return. Exhale the left leg. Squeeze. Replace that foot. Hold here. Squeeze tight. Right leg. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And replace. Take note of the pelvis. Watch it doesn't dip. Squeeze both sides. It's not just the side that's down. Replace. One more. Right leg. Replace. If you cramp, take a break. Left leg. Replace. Slowly roll out of it for a moment. We're going back up to add on. Here we go. Exhale, draw the belly in, tuck your tail, lift. Take your right leg to tabletop this time. Inhale, toe tap it down, lift it up, 5. Toe tap down, 4. Remember, you don't have to lift a leg. 3, 2, 1. Replace that foot. We're staying here. Left leg comes up. Toe tap it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep squeezing both cheeks. 5, Replace that foot, squeeze your thighs, articulate down. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the abs in as we lift up. We're adding to it. Right leg up, extend it to the ceiling. Inhale, lower that leg down. Exhale, we kick 1. Try not to move the hips. 2. Do what you can. 3. You can always go back to tabletop. 4 and 5. Replace that foot, squeeze the legs. Left leg comes up. Inhale, lower down, we lift 1. Squeeze both cheeks, 2 and 3. 4, push the arms down, 5, replace. Slowly roll down, but we're still not done yet. Here we go. Exhale, tuck and lift it on up. Hold here. Right leg comes up. From here, just like we did those leg circles earlier, I'm gonna cross it a little over, circle down and around. Go slow. Across my midline around. Don't move your hips. Around. Use your obliques. You should feel your abs have to work. 1 more. Reverse. Out and around. Woo. Out and around. Squeeze. And 3, 2, 1. Replace that foot. Let's stay up. Left leg up. Cross it over. Remember, you don't have to do this. You can keep both feet down and just play with your bridge. Practice that. 3, woo, 2, pull the abs in. 1, reverse. Open around. 1, 2, and 3. Keep those hips up. 4, 1 more. 5, woo, getting a little wiggly. And slowly roll back down. Woohoo! I sure hope you felt those because I did. Woo, okay, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, hug that knee into your chest, find your figure 4, rock around a little side to side if you need to. You can stretch the other leg up to also get that hammy. Hammies were working, butt was working. Abs should have been working too, arms, everything, right? The beauty of it. And switch. Other side. So I have my left ankle over right thigh, hugging that knee in, pushing open the left knee, getting a stretch. Extend the leg if you'd like to. Flex the foot. And then bend the knees in and just rock and roll a few times. Find your little rolling like a ball, but nothing too strict, right? Just feel good, and then come all the way up. Open the knees, give yourself a little stretch forward. We've been on our back for a long time. I'm gonna get some water. So let's play around in some other positions. So we're not laying down just the whole time, right? Okay. So from here, I'm gonna actually just prop myself up on my forearms. And I know this is kind of hard for a lot of us because we're tight in our shoulders. So real important to try to open up through the chest, right? And try not to sink down. So push the floor away, holding here. Pull belly in, bring the right leg to tabletop, then the left. So I'm trying to stay long in my side body, not sink down. So my low back is not touching the floor. My sacrum is actually on the floor, but that's it. Okay, squeeze the legs together. Let's flex our feet. Exhale, extend the left leg out and bend it in. Right leg out and bend it in. And left. So you're welcome to stick to this. I'm going to show you a harder version for those of you who want something more difficult. But if not, please continue right here. I'm just going to show. Arms will be out, chest is up. You can have the arms wide, and you're going to go into that same position. Like I said, this is a lot harder, okay? Only do it if you want. I'm going to show the intermediate version, okay? So wherever you are, one more on the right. Then both legs out. Slow, both legs out. Now I'm squeezing legs together. We're just going to go 3, 2, 1. Bend them and go into a little turnout like a frog and push out. Squeeze it in. So think about like when we're on the reformer, we're pushing, but this time you're trying to keep your body up. I'm trying not to have a lot of weight on my arms. Those of you who are up, same thing. Little bit more difficult to stay here. We have 2 more, or you're down. 1 more. Hold, open, close, bend. Squeeze, open, close, bend. Exhale out, open, close. Really squeeze the inner thighs and your butt. Chest is up. We have 3. In, 2. You can always do this on your back. Okay? And 1. And in. Prop yourself up. Open those knees. Hips might have been talking to you a little bit. Hip flexors, right? A lot of deep core, a lot of opening in the chest, okay, and shoulders. Really important for us to do that, okay? All right, so while we're here, let's come up. Take your legs about the width of your mat. I have a very wide mat, so mine's not quite going that far. All right, I'm gonna keep them just wider than me. All right, so let's go through a little saw. Let's get some deep stretch, a little bit more arm work. So reach the arms out, shoulders are down, so I'm stretching through the fingers. Exhale, twist to your right. Let's just do the twist first and come to center. And exhale to the left. Now continue on. So this is a hard position for you. Keep twisting, you guys. Then you can fold up your mat a couple times, right? And prop yourself up or sit up on a blanket. You can always bend the knees as well. If you're really tight through your hips and your hammies, please modify that, okay? 1 more, to the right, and to the left. All right, so now we're gonna twist to our right, stay tall. Take the back of the left hand, stretch it to the outside of the right leg. Now if I look back, I'm gonna push my right palm back like I'm pushing someone. Now come all the way up. I'm facing the right still. Back to center. Exhale, twist left. Now I'm gonna slide my right hand outside of my leg, rotate the back like I'm pushing someone behind me. Only go as far as your body allows. Don't force it, come back up. Back through the center. Exhale, grow tall. Find your waist, that's what's twisting you. Stretch, soft that little pinky toe, push the right arm out. Come all the way up, use the belly, sit tall. Find that good posture here. Exhale, stretch past the pinky toe. Use the belly, come up, back, through. Again, exhale, we go right. Stretch past the pinky toe. Use your abs, stretch those legs, and back. 1 more time, exhale. Stretch past the pinky toe. Pull belly in, please, as you lift. Come back to center. Release the arms for a moment. Just give them a little shake here. All right, so coming on around, let's come onto the tummy. So always a rule of thumb when you're on your stomach, little tuck of your tail, because we want to elongate the low back. Please be careful if you have any issues in your back, okay? You can always just come up onto all fours instead, okay? And you can modify here with what we're gonna do with the legs, okay? So take note of your own body, please. So we're coming down, and I'm gonna bring my arms in this little triangle shape. So interlace the fingers, press them into the mat, and stretch the legs long. Now from here, I'm not sinking down. Push into the ground. Okay, pull the shoulders back. Your shoulder blades are slightly apart from each other, okay? But they're not stretched. I want you to try to tap into the muscles from your armpits here, okay, and your lats. Now right now, just the tip of the pubic bone is on the mat. Squeeze your legs together if that doesn't bother your knees. If it bothers your knees, please have your legs apart, okay? Modification there. Or your back too. You can separate the legs. So pushing down, we're just holding. Now really push into the ground And can you start to lift your pubic bone off the floor just a little bit and tap into that low belly? Okay, do we have it? Squeeze your butt. Now pubic bone can go down, but don't sink. Keep your abs. From here, we're gonna bend the right knee and kick our tissue 2 times. So kick, kick, straighten. Now the left. Kick, kick, straighten. Kick 2 times, and the left. Kick, kick, try not to bounce. Push into the ground. Use your arms. Kick for 2. You can flex your foot if you cramp, okay? Sometimes that helps. When we have pointed toes, a lot of times we cramp. Kick, kick, belly in. Keep pushing into the ground. This is called single leg kick, obviously. Kick, kick. You should feel your hammies in your butt, hopefully about now. Kick, kick, try to squeeze the inner thighs. Kick, kick, belly in. Kick 2 times. Again, left. One more set. Right and left. All right, go ahead and press yourself up and back. Find your child's pose if you need it. So just breathe into that child's pose a moment. So a lot of muscle activity into that. If you don't use that whole front body pushing down and activate it, you'll feel your low back, you'll feel your shoulders, you'll sink down, right? If you find your body doing that, take a break, readjust, because we're going back down. We're gonna do what's called double leg kick, all right? So I'm gonna do a modified version of it. Okay, so we're gonna come actually all the way down, one hand on top of the other, and your forehead is on your hands, okay? So I'm gonna stay up a little bit, because if my head's down, you might not be able to hear me because I'm talking into my mat, okay? But try to keep your head on your hands, okay? Shoulders are back, reach your legs long, squeeze them tight together if you can. Like I said, if you need to open the legs apart to do this, you may. You can even go in rotation if that feels better for your body. So holding here, squeeze your legs together. We're gonna bend both knees, and I'm trying to get my knees up a little bit, but only as high as my pubic bone stays down and I don't feel my low back. So I'm gonna kick my butt 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and stretch the legs. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, stretch. Again, you can flex. 1, 2, 3, and reach. Again, kick. 1, 2, 3, stretch. We can open the legs. 1, 2, 3, or go in and turn out. 1, 2, 3, stretch. Your choice. 1, 2, 3, stretch. Kick, kick, kick. Squeeze the thighs. Again, kick, 2, 3, stretch those legs. Again, 1, 2, 3, reach. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, squeeze your butt. 1, 2, 3. One more time. And a 1, 2, 3. Stretch, 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 stretch. Can we stretch our legs long? Pull your abs in and beat the legs. Kick, squeeze them together. Beat, 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 beat. Inner thighs, tuck your tail. Your forehead can still be on your hands. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Woo. Go ahead, come up and back. Find your child's pose or shell. There's something called a shell stretch, and you can just round back instead of sitting all the way back and really tuck and stretch out your low back if you have a tendency to go there. Like with everything, always take breaks, modify when you need to, okay? Super important. All right, so let's go ahead and come back to our backs for just a couple more things here. And then we're gonna do a side thing, okay? All right, still with me? All right, let's stretch the legs out, flex the feet, especially if you got crampy a little bit. I know we tend to cramp, flex, maybe get some blood in there. Okay, take the arms out, lift your chest, draw the belly in, slowly roll down, one bone at a time. Very slow. How slow can you go? How slow? Still going, still going, still going. And we're down. All right. So from here, I'm just going to scoot down a little bit so you can see me. Okay. So arms are down by your sides to start. Drawing the belly in, bring the right leg to tabletop, then the left. Squeeze the legs tight together. From here, reach the arms long. Exhale, curl up, grab behind your thighs. So I'm really holding on to my legs. I'm trying to fire up my arm muscles here. Push your tailbone down. Squeeze your biceps. So make those biceps work and find your armpits as well as the belly. Okay? Now from here, I'm going to try to lift up a little bit higher if I can and really find a scoop in the belly. So I'm up higher than usual, okay? All we're going to do is exhale, extend the left arm out, grab back on your leg. Then the right. Again, left. So if you do this right and you can come up high, you don't feel it in your neck, okay? But again, head can always go down if you need to. Squeeze your legs tight. One more. Right. Now both arms. Out. Try not to fall down. Out. Stay high. I'm in a really high lift. Out. Belly in. Out. Scoop it deeper, guys. 3, 2, use your breath. 1, hold here. Use your biceps and belly crunch up. 1, 2, 3, use those arms. 4, 5, 6, and your abs, of course. 7, 8, 9, 10, and come on down. Give your knees a hug. Draw little circles if you need to. So that's a different feeling because we're up kind of high. So you feel it differently than just a regular crunch position, okay? Should have been very deep and you should have felt your arms too. All right, adding on. Hands right on top of the knees. I'm dropping my feet down, anchoring down the tailbone. From here, bend the elbows again to lift, but I'm only coming up to my shoulder blades this time and push your tail down, staying in neutral pelvis. Inhale, extend both legs, reach your arms, then exhale back. You can do this head down, just like this, okay? And we're gonna make it more difficult for those who want it. You reach the arms and legs, exhale, bring it back. You can do traditional where you circle the arms to bring it back. Inhale, exhale, right? Modification, arms up or head down. Last 4, 3. Use your arms, really push into the air. Out, one more time. Out, and bring it on in. Lower the feet down, open the knees apart. It's okay if your back comes up and just rock a little side to side. Stretch the arms back if you'd like. Just take a few deep breaths here. And just hold. Big breath. One more deep breath. All right, one more little thing here on our back. Go ahead, extend your right leg to the ceiling. Grab behind that thigh. Flex your foot if you want a bigger stretch. From here, draw the abs in, slide the left leg out. Squeeze that butt cheek, flex that foot. Use your low belly to hover that leg a couple inches off the ground. Bend the elbows to lift yourself up. Again, head can stay down. Give me a big exhale here. Inhale, slow switch. Inhale, switch. We exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. We're going slow. Switch. Hold. Try not to move your body around. You have a great view of your pelvis if you're lifted. Slow. Now, those of you who want to, barely touch your leg. Maybe your hands are just a little out, right? This is harder. Do what you can. You can always grab back on that leg, right? Or you don't hold it at all. Couple more. Feel that stretch. One more right. One more left. And knees back in. All right, while we're still down on the ground, we'll do a little stretch. Stretch the left leg out. Hug your right knee into your chest. Take the right arm out to either a goalpost or straight out, so like a letter T. And then exhale, gently cross the leg over. Again, don't force it. Find what works for you. Keep both shoulders down and breathe. Maybe get a little adjustment. Almost feel like your right hip is pulling away from your right shoulder to find that length. But be careful on a twist. Okay? Not everybody does well on twists, so just do what you can. Carefully bring it back. And it's not about forcing, right? And every time you use your breath and breathe deeper, it does help. Okay? So go ahead and take the leg across. Funny story, when I first started doing Pilates, I did not pay attention to the breath. Literally for the first year I was taking classes, I thought, I don't know what she's talking about. It didn't make sense to me. Now it does. Now it's like, oh yeah, let's breathe. It does make a lot more sense. I also didn't even pay attention to what any exercise was called, the names, nothing. I just let her tell me too, right? Kind of nice. And then come back. And then I really wanted to learn. Hug your knees in. And then stretch your legs out. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use the abs to come up. And give yourself that stretch forward if you'd like. Alrighty. A few more things here, guys. Okay, so you can do this one completely on your side. So I'll show you a modification. Essentially, it's like a side plank, but we're gonna add a lot of inner thigh work, okay? So what the position is, I'm gonna come on my left forearm, okay? Press it down, stretch out the right leg. And then I want to pull my left leg back as if it's in like a tabletop. The knees are matched together, but my knee is bent on the left leg, okay? So from here, I don't want you to sink down. Lift up, okay? Does that make sense, hopefully? So if I look out, I'm flexing my right foot, so my heel, knee, hip, shoulder are in a straight line on my right side. My bottom knee is squeezing to my top knee. Now from here, take your arm, your right arm, and pull up. So you're lifting your ribs up off the ground. Super important, okay? Because you want to fire this so it's not in your shoulder. So all we're gonna do is take the arm up and then lift the hips. You might have to adjust where you are. My left knee is still down, and then lower down, okay? Exhale, lift. So this is A, and down. You can just stay here. You can even take your hand here on your head if that feels better, okay? I'm gonna fold my mat up for my elbow, okay? That pads it up a little. And then lift, let's do 2 more. Lift, and 1 more time. All right, here's the fun part. Lift up, hold, anchor down in the right leg. Just the left knee is gonna lift and down. I'm keeping the left foot down, just the knee. That's it, squeeze the inner thighs. You should feel that whole left side working. Squeeze it, good. 5, 4, if you want it harder, lift your foot. 3, 2, can you hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it? And lower down. Bend both knees out in front of you, forward, and stretch that left side. Ooh, you should have felt that whole side and that left inner thigh working, right? Those of you who need it harder, you can lift that whole leg up, right? It's hard. All right, and come on back. Okay, flip it on around. So here we go, let's get her lined up. I'm gonna fold my mat, feels better on my elbow. Stretch out the left leg. Again, take note, look at your body, your alignment. You don't want your butt sticking out behind you. You have to almost push it a little forward and open the front of the hip. Okay, it's a big opening here. I don't want you feeling your low back. So anchor that left leg. My bottom knee is bent again. Flex that foot, okay? From here, grab your ribs, lift it. Find that lift. My hips are almost lifting because I'm pulling myself up. Arm up, we're just gonna lift the hips and down. Lift, so here's our prep. And this preps you for side plank. So if you ever have trouble with side plank, This is a really great way to practice. Okay, one more time. Up. All right, are we ready? Lift up, hold. Take that right knee, squeeze it up and down. Up. And 3. You can always lift the whole leg. 4. 5. Feel that whole right side. 6. And that inner thigh. 7. Squeeze it tight. 8. 9. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe. And down. Bring those knees up. And my right knee in front, left one back. And let's stretch that right side. So you might have noticed one side was easier than the other, right? I know. Same here. But this is the beauty of a lot of the stuff we're doing in mat, is that we're able to do these one-sided things, right, and get ourselves strong. And mat, it's hard. It's a lot of work, right? We get so comfy on our reformers, right? All right, so let's come around onto all fours for a second after that. Press down into the mat, curl the toes under, exhale, round your back, and inhale. So a few cat-cows, you are welcome for this next part to stay on all fours, okay? So especially if you're tight. But what we're gonna go into is an upstretch position or the down dog. Give me a few more cat-cows. And we're gonna do a modified push-up into that position, okay? So the trick when we do it, keep doing your cat-cows if you want, is that you're not leaning into your hands and leaning forward. It's a weird angle, okay? So I shall show you, all right? So spread the fingers apart, curl your toes under, lift up and back, and find your little down dog stretch. If you're tight and you need to bend the knees, that is totally fine. You might have to bend your knees as we go into it. So you should look like a little pyramid right now. Pull the shoulders out of the ears. So traditionally, I don't want a lot of weight in my hands. I want to push my weight back. So when we go into this push-up again, I'm not going to lean forward, okay? All right, got it? So keep your weight back. Bend the knees if you need to. Shoulders down. Bend the elbows wide. The crown of my head goes to the floor. Push away. So I'm not coming forward. I'm angling to the ground. Shoulders back. Again, bend. Push the floor away. Elbows are wide. Belly's in. Those of you who need it harder, you can take a leg up, right? Hello. You don't have to. You can go on your knees. Just showing a harder version. If you have a leg up, switch, right? Abs in. Breathe, guys. Push the floor away. 3, 2, 1. Find your down dog, everyone. Hold it here. Shoulders are back. Let's bend the left knee. Push the right heel into the mat as much as you can and find that long stretch on that right side. Shoulders are back. Let's switch. Left heel down, right knee bends. Push the mat away from you as if you're pushing your body to the legs. Switch. Big stretch, especially from all that hamstring work we did where you might have cramped. So let's get a stretch and switch. I know some of you are my crampers. I feel you, me too sometimes. Press down. Now from here, bring your right leg up. Bend the knee to your chest. Step the foot between your hands. If you need help, set your knee down. Bring your foot forward, okay? From here, try to find that position where your knee and heel are in a straight line, okay? And then meet me here. Bring both arms in the inside. Let's curl the toes under on that left leg and keep it straight and pull the chest forward. And you can open that right knee out a little bit if that feels good to you. And just find where you feel that stretch in the front of the left hip. Again, knee can go down, right? And hold. Few deep breaths here. And then go ahead, either set the knee down or pull your right knee up, come back to that little down dog, stretch the left leg, bend that knee in, step the foot. Again, knee can go down, both hands inside the leg. Your right knee can go to the ground. Make sure you can tap your left foot. Open the chest. Play with that thigh where you need that stretch. Sometimes I kind of open it out and in, and I feel different stretches. If you're more flexible, you can come on the forearms too, right? You can come right down here. Those of you who need a bigger stretch, right? And just hold, just flexing through the back foot as well. Opening through the chest. And then either set your knee down or pull that knee up and back. And then go ahead and shift forward, set the knees down, open wide, stretch back into your last little child pose. From here, let's do a quickie hip stretch. So I'm gonna bring my knees together. So it's like child's pose again. Both hands out. I'm gonna walk both my arms to the right. So left arm is gonna stretch over right arm. I'm gonna drop my hips to the left. So I feel the stretch all the way along that left side. And just hold into it here, guys. Breathe. If this bothers your knees, you can always come up and do it. Okay? Come to center. Walk the arms to the left. Stretch that right arm. Drop the hips to the right this time. Find that big stretch along that whole right side of your body. And breathe. And then come back up and round up. And let's have a seat forward like we did in the beginning with the soles of the feet together. Grab onto your ankles. Go ahead and lift the chest up. Shoulders are back. And then round back. And inhale up. Again, round it back. Find that big stretch. And lift. One more time. Round. And up. And then bend the elbows. Bring your body forward. And just hold here. Just find that stretch that feels good for you. And take a few deep breaths. You can stretch the arms out. Lower your head. And just hold. Well, I hope you guys felt a lot better than you did when we started. You're awake, you're stretched, you feel some muscles. Thank you so much for joining me today. My plan is to have this class Tuesdays 8:30, Friday 8:30, and Sunday at 10 o'clock. If you want to see anything different, use any props, let me know. Message me on Instagram or Facebook, or you can email me at beespilates@gmail.com, BEES Pilates, all one word. And yeah, please let me know. Comments, whatever you guys need. And I thank you so much.